Business tycoon and billionaire Damien Hale is master of his own universe until he is diagnosed with terminal cancer. He finds a business card directing him to Professor Albright, who informs him about a medical procedure called shedding, in which one's consciousness is transferred to an artificially grown body. While Damien searches the article about Dr. Francis Jensen, a shedding neurologist, he suddenly collapses and the blood sputum is spurting onto the laptop. In his nursing home, Damien receives a call from Albright, saying that once he transferred into another body, it would not return to his original body and his death will then be made to the public. Also, Albright plans Damien to fly to New Orleans to meet his new friend Martin. Damien then buries the box containing something in the cemetery. Damien and Martin are having coffee in the restaurant, but Damien collapses again to the floor. He is now brought into Albright's and he decides to transfer to the healthy body. We call him as young Damien. Now, his body is transferred to the new body. Young Damien begins to learn how to walk and swim. Albright prescribes medication to ease vivid hallucinations, which he claims are side effects of the procedure. Damien starts a new life in New Orleans under the assumed name of Edward Kidner and quickly befriends his neighbor Anton. He lives the luxury life with many beautiful girls around. He forgets to take his medicine, and his hallucinations are of a woman and a child. Damien questions Albright, who dismisses it but accidentally mentions details of the hallucination that Damien had not discussed. Albright arranges for Damien to take a vacation in Hawaii, but Damien, convinced the hallucinations are a real memory, identifies a landmark he saw in his vision and heads to a farmhouse outside of St. Louis. There, he finds a woman, Madeline, who reacts to him as her apparently deceased husband, Mark. Damien and Madeline are suddenly attacked by Albright's men, including Anton. Damien plays along as Mark, though shocked to learn that Mark sold himself to Albright to pay for their daughter Anna's life-saving treatment. Damon fatally wounds Anton and kills his accomplices, then flees with Madeline to collect Anna from school. At a motel, Damien uses a laptop to research shedding and discovers an elderly Dr. Francis Jensen, now deceased, was the pioneer researcher in the field of transhumanism. In a video, Damon notices a tic that Jensen shares with Albright, and then sees Albright sitting next to Jensen, deducing that Jensen has shed himself into Albright's body. Damien finds Jensen's wife Phyllis in a nursing home, but she is suffering from Alzheimer's and remembers nothing. Damien lures Jensen to the facility, and Jensen reveals that the pills will eventually eliminate Mark's personality. Without the pills, Damien's consciousness will die and Mark will re-emerge. Jensen escapes when more killers arrive, and Damien is almost overpowered, but Madeline wounds the attacker, who proves to be Anton in a new body. Anton reveals that he has shed multiple times. While Damien confiscates Anton's pills, Anton taunts Madeline to ask her husband why he cannot answer personal questions about their life. Madeline confronts Mark over his lack of knowledge of their personal details, and Damien reveals the entire story. He takes her and Anna to his friend Martin O'Neill and convinces Martin to arrange for Madeline and Anna to flee to the Caribbean. When he and Madeline discover Anna playing with Martin's previously deceased child Tony, Martin admits that he used shedding and that Albright's men are coming. Damien reveals shedding secrets to Martin, who also believed that the bodies were artificially grown. Damien distracts Jensen's men while Martin flees with the others. Damien again fatally injures Anton, but the other thugs realize that Damien is alone and turn to recapture Madeline and Anna. Damien stops taking his medicine to experience Mark's memories, which reveal that Jensen has a lab in an abandoned warehouse. Jensen captures him and starts to shed Anton into Mark's body. Damien, remembering that metal interferes with the process, hides a bullet casing in his mouth, destroying Anton's consciousness. Masquerading as Anton, Damien rescues the others. Although Jensen tries to claim that Damien needs him to survive, Martin was able to reverse engineer the pills and give Damien the formula, allowing Damien to immolate Jensen with a flamethrower. After killing Jensen, he has Martin complete Madeline and Anna's escape to the Caribbean. Damien visits his estranged daughter Claire, but does not reveal his presence inside Mark, simply giving her a letter that reconciles Claire with her father. Damien travels to the Caribbean and stops taking his medicine. The real Mark re-emerges and finds a video message from Damien, thanking him for the time he gave him, and Mark reunites with his family.